Is this live now? Yes, I'm live.
I don't.
We're
I don't
live.
know what
Yeah, we are live. I'm looking at the YouTube video on my phone, man. I'm thinking, why isn't it kicking off yet? What is up, everybody?
Okay.
What is up? What is down? What is up? What is down? You do the hokey pokey and you turn around. Where's chat? Oh, there's chat. Okay, hey guys. Hey, what's up? Everybody, I want to say hello to my guest friend, Cherish Morgan. Say hello, Cherish. Say hi.
Hi. I'm trying to get to the page. I was very confused.
Just make sure you just make sure you lower the volume on the phone. If you're watching it on the phone or whatever, just mute it, the stream, because it's gonna come back at you. Right? Now, guys, can you hear us? First of all, are we live? Can you guys hear our voices? Oh, someone said hello, Cherries. Hey, Cherish. Okay, so they can hear you. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? I'm waiting for a yes. Yes, excellent. Thanks, Hannibal. Thank you. All right, so I'm always getting nervous in the beginning of the streams. I'm like thinking, have I set things up? Is the audio correct? Is the music loud or is it just right? I don't want it to be too loud, guys.
What the heck? It won't let me load the page.
Oh, God. Yes, we can hear both of you, says Dr. Tasmaniac. What's up, April? Thanks for the yeses, everyone. Ryan, Seltra, well done, awesome. Thank you, Jessica, Grim. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Let me first of all, do you guys remember Cherish from like my first ever stream I ever did for my 100,000 subscriber milestone? I don't know if you guys remember that video where we did some garbage drawings. Let's wait. You gotta understand, Cherish, that the chat is like 10 seconds behind us, so when you're watching it live,
I can't even load the page.
You can't load the page. Are you serious?
No. It keeps saying an error occurred.
All right, close it down and reopen it. All right, Ryan says yes. Ryan says she remembers. All right, that's excellent. Music is perfect, says Taz. Excellent, Taz. Too soft in the music. That's how I like it. Although I like it really loud, but on the previous stream, you guys saw what happened, right? I was talking and none of you could hear me. It was like, you know, it was bad. Right. So, before we get stuck in, I just want to explain to you what this stream is all about, first of all. I just had this idea of this digital sketchbook. And it's just going to be me just drawing whatever, whenever, whatever comes into my brain. I'm just going to jot it down as I go. It could be 2, 3 sketches. It could be 4 or 5, depending how fast I do it and stuff. And by the end of the stream, I want you, once the stream is finished, basically, I want you guys to let me know in the chat, or not in the chat, in the comment section, which one of these 3 images you're going to see at the end you want me to make a fully colored rendered version of it, alright, as a speed video. And also what I'm going to do is, like, after a bunch of these streams, I'm going to do many of these streams, right, I want so many sketches, and I want to pick my favorite ones and put them together, you know, as one little, like, sketchbook. What do you guys think? You like the idea? What do you think, Cherish? Good idea?
I like the idea. I mean, I don't think a lot of people do stuff like that really.
Yeah, besides, I think, you know, drawing live is what people like, I think, right? I mean, I like watching people draw live, so I think you guys also like to see people drawing live, so it beats...
I do. I think it's like trial and error.
And besides that, you know, the best way to learn is by observing someone live, or should I say in real time, instead of the speed videos. Although I like drawing speed videos because, you know, it's so simple to do. But the sketching part is, I think that's the most fascinating part when I see from one of my artists that I like to watch draw. You know, I just want to see him draw instead of like render. So yeah. So anyways, end of the video. Don't let me know in the chat. All right. Let me know when the video's finished rendering and it's already up and uploaded. The whole stream is finished. Let me know in the comment section which one of these drawings you want me to fully render. So right now it's all about the rough sketching phase and stuff. So later on I'm gonna do a couple of passovers so it really make it look more tighter.
Okay.
Right.
I got it.
You got it up? Have you got it up, Cherish? Do we have Cherish in the house?
Yeah.
That's cool.
We do.
Do you remember your first time you ever were on my stream with me? Do you remember it? Like it was yesterday?
Oh, yes. Like it was yesterday.
It was my first time. It was your first time, right? To go live like that, right? I've never done it before. I've done it once on Cyclist channel. And I was like half asleep.
I used to do it on You Now, and then I was like, ugh.
You did it on what? You Now?
On You Now.
What's that?
It's like another type hosting.
Never heard of it. Never heard. All I know is Twitch and YouTube. That's it. Nate says that it's almost like Disney. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to keep that old school, style a little bit, because it's fading away. I'm seeing all these different styles that are taking over the web, the interwebs, and I just want to be one of the few that would try and, keep the golden age alive. Jessica says, "This is a silly question, but have you ever visited Paris?" Yes, wait. Have I ever visited the capital of France, or are you asking Cherish if she has ever visited me? Which one? If it's Paris, the city, yes, I've been there a few times. Cherish, we've never met personally, like, face to face. We've never met, but we always chat and stuff for a few years now, right? We've known each other for a few years now. She was one of my first. I don't know if you're one of my first subscribers, but you're one of the earlier ones. I remember that. I remember you were one of the earlier subscribers. One of the few people that ever gave me some attention when I was like a pleb, when I was this newbie on YouTube and stuff. Like no one gave me any attention. No one gave me the light today. Cherish was kind enough to say hi. Yeah.
I love everyone.
Yeah.
Love her.
She's a bubbly girl. Bubbly girl. How's your drawing skills? She just showed me one of her Harlequin artwork that she did. Have you posted that anywhere else besides Instagram for like people to like see, like DeviantArt maybe?
I think I did post it on DeviantArt actually.
You did? All right, cool. If you want, just type in the chat for everyone where to find it if you want. If it's not like a big secret or anything. I thought it was awesome. I showed my buddy as well, Tasmaniac. He liked it as well.
I actually have the speed paint on my YouTube.
You do?
Oh,
what,
yes,
on
I
YouTube?
do. Yeah, but it was just a funky one. I have to put this more serious one.
Yeah, you should. I think you should. Right, guys. It's a little topic I want to run by you guys. I touched on it a long time ago, and I mentioned it in the previous stream. And it's about an online PDF ebook that will be called, I don't know what the title will be. It's like a little online magazine. Do you guys remember when I mentioned that in a very old video and plus on the previous stream? And what this magazine is, it's going to be like a free online ebook. It's a one-off. I'm going to give it a one-off try. And if it succeeds, then I'll do more. Now, this is what it's going to be all about. It's all about you guys. I want to be able to promote some of you. If you guys have like the skills and you want to get some attention from the world, what I want to do is I want to get everyone's work and put it all together into one ebook. And we want to hand it out for free to everyone. I'm going to post it on my social medias, on everything, and have it on my website for free for people to download, and you guys can share it with your friends and everything. And it's a great way to like show the world who you guys are, show off a bit of your work, have maybe some mentions of which social medias you're on for people to find more. And you never know, it could be a way to like get some traffic towards you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat if you like the idea. If you want me to promote you guys, let me know. Jessica says,
the voice of Cherry, but thank you.
No, she's not the voice. No one's the voice of Cherry yet. No one. All right. Ebenezer Williams says, that's such a cool idea. Sith says, hello, Paris. Great to see you again. Hey, Sith. Miss Brock says, oh, that's awesome. Right. So you guys understand the concept, right? Now, this is what I want to do. I want you guys, when the time comes, when I'm going to announce the day we're going to actually do this, I'm going to find a way for you guys to maybe like hashtag me your images. It could be a comic strip. It could be like some sketches. It could be finished, final, rendered work. It could be anything you want, as long as it's not, it's not racist. It's not like anything like, you know what I mean. No adults, naughty, dirty stuff. As long as it's, user friendly, family, fun. So that anyone can watch it. And yeah, and then what I'm going to do is going to have everyone's like, I don't know how I'm going to lay it out, each page one person, or if it's too many of you guys, maybe I'll have like split pages, have your names underneath, where you're from, maybe a website or some social media that you're on and stuff. And yeah, I think it'll be a great way for me to help you guys to give back to the community, because sometimes it's hard for the little people, people who don't have a lot of a following to get stuck in, and they need someone to like give it a quick push. And if it works, then yeah, we could do it maybe every quarter of the year, 4 times a year maybe. Let's see how it goes. What do you think of that, Cherish? Would you think it's a good idea to help out these people?
I think it's a good idea. I think it's always a good idea to help promote other artists, because it's really hard, especially as a starting artist, to continue to feel positive
and
inspired and motivated with what you do, you constantly are very hard on yourself, and you'll always be very hard on yourself. You'll never feel like what you do,
Very
you
true.
truly feel comfortable doing.
Exactly.
So it's always great to have like an uplifting, motivational kind of push to kind of, you know, get you to where you kind of want to be as an artist. And it's really hard to do it on your own. And
Yep.
I know. I've been doing it for years.
I know. There's a good point here that Tatera just said. That's a wonderful idea, actually, she says. Are you a girl or a guy? Tatera sounds like a girl's name. It's really nice of you to give the possibility to new artists. As someone that is an art student, it's a real encouragement to keep going. Now, one thing that a key word she just mentioned there was the encouragement, right? Now, when I was in school, when I was studying animation, I was very casual when I was going through all my semesters and everything. But when it came to the end of year project, right, that's what happens in animation. You get an end of year project, you have to come up with a little short animated clip and stuff. That's the moment where I actually put in first gear and started working hard, because I knew I had to prove myself in that one final project, right? So the same thing with this ebook.
She is indeed a female.
She's a female, right? See, I know. I can read between the lines. So the same thing with this. It gives you guys a purpose. You know, it gives you something to get motivated. So you're going to get stuck in and work hard to draw something that you're really passionate about, or create a comic strip that you're passionate about. Maybe you can get together with someone and make maybe someone does the background layouts. You know, it could be the background artist, someone does the characters, someone might do the script, and you'll get involved. And, you know, it's a nice way to get involved, and keeps you practicing, keeps you active. That's what I want to try and do. And if it kicks off, guys, you never know. We can maybe do this every month one day. So, and plus you guys can share it to your friends so that your friends can see what you've done. And also by them seeing what you've done, they're going to see what the rest of the people in the magazine done as well. So they get a bit more attention as well. So, and this just, you know, grows and grows and grows. And I think it'll be a cool idea. I think it'll be a great idea. All right, what else do we have in the chat? All right. What's that? Spamming won't make people more?
Cherish, you missed it. Sorry, sincerely.
I just missed Tatera's. Tatera's just answered. I can't remember where it is. I lost you, Tatera. Sorry. GB Animator says Roy Gallagher. I know that name. What about the hashtag Paris Art Mag? Yeah, something like that. Well, that's a good one. Let's try. I mean, something like that.
Tatera said, "Will you post on social media about this information?
Yeah. Right.
Any conditions you have as such?"
This is how it's going to work. I'm going to be having it on my website for everyone to download for free. Now, I'm going to advertise it, though, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on my DeviantArt, and anywhere else I can find to plot, you know, the message of that this ebook is on toonboxstudio.com for you guys to download. And from there, you guys will share it with your friends, and everyone's friends will share it with their friends, etc. You know, everyone who's involved. Then it'll just spread, right? But the location will be on my website. I think it'll be the easiest place to grab it. And what Satra said about hashtags is perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you, Major Tutorial Video Paris.
Zacha has asked a couple of times, can you do a tutorial drawing the chest muscles in different angles? I'm guessing of a female.
I read a message today on YouTube. I forgot the person's name. I do apologize. About male anatomy, and they liked what I did on Toonboxstudio, but it was a little bit too cartoonish. They wanted something more sophisticated. So I want to do like an anatomy course, but a fun one, not that typical boring. You know, let's just sit there and see every single muscle tissue and what, you know. I want to make it more fun, you know, because I get bored when I read like anatomy books and stuff, and people like, you know. So I'm gonna make it a little bit fun as well. Get some really cool poses in there as well, whilst teaching you what each muscle area does and how to draw it and everything in a more sophisticated way. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. John Paul says,
"Can you guys hear me when I move on my beanbag?"
I can't hear you, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Okay. Hannibal Vector says, Paris, are you familiar with Michael van der Bosch and his channel, Motion Channel? No. Is that YouTube channel? I'll definitely check that out. Maybe. I might have seen, you know what, I stumble on so many people's work on YouTube, and I just don't remember the name.
Julio has a good question.
Go on.
How can one keep consistency in the anatomy of a character when you're drawing it different point perspectives?
How to stay consistent? Well, it just comes to practice. Each character, remember, each character you design has its own anatomy, right? Its own proportions. So you gotta learn that inside out. You gotta know that the head, up from the neck all the way down to the torso, is this distance, for example. Distance, I don't know, let's say 2 head shapes, for example. And from the waist to the legs, maybe the design is like 5 head shapes. Each character is different. So you gotta learn that inside out, the distance of each proportion, so that you can practice it non-stop so you can be able to draw it in any direction. It just comes to practice. Knowing your character's proportions and practice. That's it. That is it. Alright. Let's see another one. RT says, hey Paris, have a question. I hope to be a character animator one day. Any advice when going into this career? You need to learn to draw, number one. All right, you need to learn anatomy. You need to learn gesture work. You know, gesture poses, expressions, and everything. They want you to know perspective, and go and find a very good school with decent teachers. And when I mean school, you know, a university that goes for 4 years, and practice, and they'll advise you from there on. But get your drawing skills down. Yeah.
Kayla wants to know, why do you use Autodesk Sketchbook as opposed to anything else?
Classic. I get this question like every time. It's just yeah, for me it's just because it's a simple and sweet, easy software. That's it. It's just very easy to use and it's tidy. I like it. That's it. But you know what? It's just a tool. I could do the same thing with any software. So it's just my personal taste. That's it. No other reason. Just easy, user-friendly. Hi from Mexico.
Says, hi from Mexico.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, we read the same one.
Jinx. Right, I want to go. If you guys said something beforehand, we've missed it. Repeat the question. And yeah. Right, what do you guys think of the little middle pose right now? She's holding a crystal ball, and inside is the little bear. Oh, the whole concept of these 3 poses was Cherry with a bear. Cherry with a bear, except for the one on the right. That's not Cherry on the right. Although she's going to have a bear as well very soon. Hi from England. What's up? J. Clay. I don't know if I'm saying it right or wrong, but hey, what's up? Lucy from Scotland.
Videos about character concept work, such as sheets for animation works. I'm studying to become a character concept artist, and I'm struggling with the turnarounds of characters.
I've got a section on my comic strip course that I have on my website. I do cover a turnaround, but I'm also planning to create a free tutorial on it for my website, not for YouTube, but for my website. So I'll let you know. I'll announce it once it's ready. It's something I have always wanted to do, like for like a freebie.
And that was from Tara.
Yeah. What's up, Lucy from Scotland? Who's from Michigan? We've got Rob from Tennessee.
And I'm from California.
We've got Rob from Tennessee. Hey Rob, welcome to the pack.
Conway is from Borneo.
Oh nice. Borneo, really? Oh wow. Yeah. They did Survivor on Borneo. Isn't it Borneo that we saw Survivor? What's Survivor like? Isn't it a series, one of the seasons on Borneo?
Uncharted in Borneo.
Let me know, Mr. or Mrs. Conway, if it was, you know, if Borneo was a location for Survivor one season. I can't remember which season it was.
What device do you use for your digital drawing, or what would you recommend?
I'm using a Wacom Cintiq 24 HD tablet by Wacom, or Wacom, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really care how you pronounce it. But I highly recommend any Wacom tablet. I don't know the rest. You know, there's so many tablets out there like UG. I've heard of UG or something like that. UG. I don't know what they're like.
UG.
I don't know what they're like. Yeah, apparently it's meant to be good. I don't know. But I just have a lot of trust into Wacom. I've been their customer for years and I'm very happy. So, yeah. But it's expensive. I gotta admit, it is expensive. The Wacom Cintiqs.
I have what the cheaper one, and it's like a small, and it's a
Which one?
Wacom Intuos, and it was like $80.
The Intuos are very good.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're good tablets. I used to have an Intuos. I had like one of the first ones that they ever brought out, like the major early ones. You know, they're nothing like the new ones. But yeah.
Paris, where is your accent from?
My accent is from Toonboxstown. Have you heard of Toonboxstown? Go to the first store, right? How's it go?
Country near you.
I'm from London, but my accent's changed like so much since I moved from London, and I've mixed with so many different foreigners, and darn, these foreigners have messed up my accent. Yep. I've got like a mixture of like different accents rolled into one, but I could pull back my North London accent if I wanted to, but then you guys wouldn't understand what I'm saying.
I have another question, but what is your technology setup, like tablets, computers, etc. like?
Oh God, when it comes to my PC is a gaming PC, and it's a custom-made one, and I don't remember my specs, but I'm sure Dr. Taz, if he's in the chat, I think he is in the chat. He knows. He remembers. Yeah, there he is. He remembers more. That's Dr. Taz for that accent. He remembers more of my computer specs than I do. So Taz, if you remember what I've got in my PC, tell him what it is. All right. Anyway, besides that, I'm using a Wacom Cintiq. I'm using Camtasia for recording videos. I'm using Sketchbook Pro for drawing, and I'm using OBS for streaming. I'm sure someone's going to ask me again in a bit. I have sadly dying Wacom tablet. May it rest in peace soon. May it rest in pieces.
I know you say put the little post-it notes on your video that says like, Wacom. I'm using Sketchbook Pro.
What's up, Scott? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. What's up, Rob? Just wanted to mention that I love the How to Draw Cherry package. Oh, sweet. I purchased it about 2 years ago. Sweet. Thank you, Rob. I'm glad you liked it. Who else in the chat right now has purchased the How to Draw Cherry course? Because I've got a cool little surprise coming up.
I think I have that one, don't I?
The How to Draw Cherry course.
I think I do, yeah. That's like, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I remember drawing our lips in like all those different positions and stuff.
Nice, nice. Well, there's going to be a new course coming out based on Cherry, all right? What? Sadly not. Why not? Uyghur? I have it, Darcy. All right, tell you what, guys. All right, let me tell you a bit about the Cherry course for those of you that don't know. First of all, it's a course that teaches you how to draw my original character, Cherry, from the head all the way down to the toe. We covered that. It says it in the trailer and everything. But the main thing about it is that you learn all my techniques. You learn how I draw things. And it's like, I can't remember how many hours it is. Is it 6 hours? But this is the question I usually get, all right? Everyone goes to me, Paris, I love the course. I really enjoyed it. But all I do is draw Cherry now, all right? So they haven't really understood what the course was all about. They think that the course was about drawing Cherry, but it's not. It's about how to draw the way Paris draws. That's what it's all about, the techniques put in there. Now, there's going to be a new course coming out very soon. It's going to be like a part 2 to the Cherry course. And it's all about taking everything you learned in the Cherry course to create dozens and dozens of other female characters based upon everything you learned in the Cherry course. So this should be like the blueprint is the Cherry course, right? Of how to learn to draw the way Paris does, and how he does all these eye features and stuff, how he does the nose, the lips and everything. And I'm going to show you how you take all these little bits and bobs and make dozens of different types of characters. So stay tuned for that one, guys. It's going to be awesome. What's that? I missed something. Everyone subscribe to Paris are broke art students. I know.
I think you definitely need to redo the how to draw Cherry one with different like.
This is going to be awesome.
I don't know. I just feel like you've grown so much since then.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you behind? I've made a new one. Have you seen the new version?
I am behind then.
Yeah, I made a new version. Yeah, it's like a Cherry 2.0 course. Oh, yeah. I'll show it to you after.
What?
Yeah. And everyone's like been giving me like this amazing feedback. It's my #1 seller, by the way. And I just keep getting feedback saying, Paris, I want to learn to draw different types of girls, but like Cherry, but not Cherry. So this is what the next course is going to be all about, is how to take... Because I don't
think I ever tried to learn how to draw Cherry. I think I just wanted to learn how to draw her damn body because I thought she was cute. Yeah,
it's an all-in-one thing, you know. So if you want to learn to draw the body, that's in there. If you want to learn to draw the arms, the hands, the feet, the legs, whatever you want, you know.
I don't look at So I don't think you should... This is my advice, is I don't think you should look at these tutorials from any artist on YouTube and say, I want to learn how to draw exactly like them. Instead, you should say, well, I like the way that, pick out one thing that you like the way that they do. And say, well, I kind of like the way that they curve that, or the way they arch that back.
You got to see the techniques behind it.
Place that hand.
All right.
Yeah, but you don't leech onto somebody else's technique and say, okay, well, I'm going to make my life all about that.
Exactly, yeah. Don't be like a one-trick pony, for example, copying like this one person. But if you like for me, I've got like 10 or so different artists who I really adore. And I like something like specific from each one of them. And I try to learn how they did it. Now, I don't want to copy their characters, but I will draw their characters just so I can see how they did. For example, I like the way they do their hand. This one girl draws amazing hands. I forgot her name on Instagram. I discovered her like a few months ago. And I love the way she draws hands. I'm not fond of her character design, though. I don't like the way she draws her characters. It doesn't appeal to me. She's brilliant, but it doesn't appeal to me. So I'm trying to copy, like, how she drew those hands. I like the way she drew those fingers. Really, really elegant and everything. I like it. I want to try and implement that into my artwork. That's how you should see even this video that you're watching right now, the stream, all right? Don't just see, like, these 3 images. Try and like see, okay, how did he curve that? How did he do this? Why did he place the eyes there and not a bit lower or not a little bit closer or further apart? Why is the hair swerving around? Yeah, you keep observing these little details to be able to like implement it into your own work. Yo, Toonboxstudio, Craig says.
Hannibal wants to know if Cherry is inspired by Dean Yeagel's Mandy.
Yes, that's where it all began, really, guys. Like, I wasn't into pin-up art. I was always into just drawing animals. That was my thing when I was younger. And then as I got older, I just liked J. Scott Campbell as my comic book artist. You know, I was like geeking all over that guy. So I got into like drawing girls. And then when I discovered Dean Yeagle, that was it. I was like, damn, this guy is like heaven for me. Although his work is a bit, you know, naughty. But, you know, it is a bit raunchy. But it's innocent at the same time. It's not typical pin-up art. And that's what I loved about Dean Yeagle. So that's where I started designing Cherry. Well, a character like Cherry. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys remember how she used to be. Alright? And then slowly, yeah, through the inspiration of Dean Yeagle and other artists, we have the character we have today. But yeah, he played a massive role. I love Dean Yeagle. I want to try and contact him and get him on the stream if he can. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Julio says, is it alright to be a freelance artist the rest of your life? I see that being one is like heaven because of not having a stressful schedule, but there's a... Right, this is the pros and cons, right? The cool thing is about... Well, you lost the... I'm a bit ahead of you. I think I'm a bit behind you. Right, the pro is that you get to be free. You get to do what you want to do. You're your own boss, right? You can accept or say no to people whenever you want. That's the cool thing about it. The bad thing about it is that will the jobs come? You know, will people contact me? It's a little bit of it's a bit stressing in the beginning until you get your name out there. So you got to constantly brand yourself. You got to get involved everywhere so that everyone knows that you exist and stuff. But once you get established, it's so worth it. I used to be freelancing. I don't do it anymore because I create my own businesses now. But before I had my businesses, I was freelancing 24/7, and it was cool. It was awesome, you know. But yeah, I prefer it. I prefer it from like working for someone. Alright, hello from Venezuela, says Hugo, what's up? Love your Cherry character and your tutorials. You inspired me to draw again. Awesome, thanks mate. Deborah, what's up Deborah? Do you plan on making a business marketing course? How did you know that? Yes, I am. I'm in the middle of creating 2 new websites, 2 new web businesses. One is an animation school for anyone who wants to learn animation. And the other one is about how to help people who have talent, like you guys, for example, earn a living from your home. Just like I did. I'm going to teach basically what I did and help you guys, you know, get maybe a second income in, or maybe to replace your income that you maybe you got some work that you don't like, some business that you don't like, and you just want to, you know, do what you love. And that's what I'm going to do for you guys. So, but it's going to take time. Yeah. Have you found one, Cherish, that you want to say? Bassie draws British, bro. Is that an answer to someone, Bassie?
I think I lost it. I was gonna. Yeah, drag. Everyone seems to rave about how difficult it is to draw hands. Little do they know that it's feet that are harder. Oh my gosh, I agree.
I find feet easier.
Bad feet can break a picture.
Nah, man, feet's easy. Hands are the hard bit. Well, for me. I guess everyone's different, I guess. Hands for me was
Oh my
always
gosh,
complicated.
I feel like I make the toes too fat or too long, or the foot's not. It just looks like toast, and then I don't know. It just
Wait,
looks
hold
like
on, one minute.
Like just
Hold on, one
meatloaf.
sec. I actually mentioned this in the previous stream where I can't remember what the question was, but you know what? To solve a problem, you need to recognize the problem, right? Always remember that. So, just like Cherish just said now, the toes were too fat. Is that what you said? The toes were too fat?
Yeah.
All right.
I spend a good 2 hours on my feet.
Okay,
On
so-
my character's feet, where they're fine.
All right, answer this to me then, Cherish. If you know the toe is too fat, what's the problem? Right?
It's well, when I make it skinnier, then the foot looks too fat.
All right, so you make the toe is a bit skinnier and the foot looks
And then
too
I
big.
look at it, and then the whole foot looks too small, and the leg looks too big. And then
Okay,
the leg
so at least you recognize what the problem is. You just got to mend it. That's it. It's just recognizing what the problem is. You know what? You're going to see in a while. I don't know if... yeah, you're going to see in a while. The middle character I drew, Cherry in the middle. I didn't like the eye in the middle. I noticed at one point she's not looking at the bear in the crystal ball. She's looking at her wrists. So I decided to turn the eyes looking up. You're going to see it in a while. And it bugged me because when I moved the eye, it ruined the face because you have to move the face up and I couldn't be bothered. So I'm recognizing the problem and I'm constantly trying to fix the forehead, fix the nose, fix the mouth because everything's out of place. You're going to see that happening in a bit, all right? And that's what it's all about. Recognizing what the problem is and solving it. That is it. That is as easy as that, guys. All right? Seriously, Cherish. If the toes are too fat, make them smaller. If the foot is too big now, make the foot smaller. She's gonna strangle me now, aren't you? I bet you're gonna strangle me. We're toes.
I do want to thump ya.
Oh, by the way, I've got another thing I want to mention. By the way, it's something that I was talking about on the previous stream, but you guys couldn't hear it because the music was like extremely loud. Is the music loud now? By the way, guys, can you guys? I feel like the music's quite
I
loud.
don't even know there was any music.
Can you guys hear me
because I'm not
clearly?
into the stream.
Give me a yes or a no. Very helpful, Conway. Thank you. What do you use for your digital art? Sketchbook Pro. Welcome, Cintiq. Thanks, Hannibal, for answering Lucas there. Yeah. Right. Can you guys hear the music? All right. No, it's good. Music is fine. Perfect. Right. So this is what I was talking about last week, and nobody can hear what I said, which was a bummer. I was like kicking my head in the, I was kicking myself after the stream when I heard it back. Right. I want to get you guys a little bit more involved on the streams. All right. I want to be able to like do some prize giveaways. Maybe it could be like maybe one of my prints. All right. So maybe like one of my images that you like that I print out, sign it, and some of you might win a chance to win like a signed print. Maybe it's a live, even like an actual sketch, a hand-drawn sketch with an actual pencil on paper, which has got a lot of value, by the way. Remember, original sketches are worth more than digital prints. Another thing I thought of was like discount coupons on my courses as well. Another thing I thought of was maybe like you guys can send me your artwork and I can like put it on the screen and I could draw over it. Not correct it. I don't like it when people say I'm going to correct your work. I don't like that because that's not true. People are just going to like do what they feel.
Guide you.
Yeah.
Just gonna guide you.
But what I could do is I could like draw over how I would have done it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat.
He's done it for me. He's done it for
I did
me.
do it for you, didn't I?
You did.
I remember.
You were teaching me about action lines. You did it for
The line of
my,
action. The line of action.
The bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yes, right. She was drawing the Powerpuff Girls. Was it Bubbles? Was it Bubbles from Powerpuff
Yeah, it
Girls?
was Bubbles.
And
Yeah,
what was the problem
super
again? I
cute,
can't
too.
remember. Can you tell me the problem? I can't remember it.
She just was so stiff looking.
Yeah, I remember something was off. And I remember you were trying to fix it. I don't know what you're saying. You wanted to do something. Anyway, and she handed it over to me. I went over it. I said, do it like this. Bend the line of action through her body to get a really strong, appealing pose. And you liked it, didn't you?
And then I was like, what? Wait, what? A what of what?
And then she discovered
I
the
have
line
to
of
do a
action.
What? Which has really helped me because now I totally think about how looking at my arm, it's true. One of my lines on my arm is curved and one is like more straighter. So it really helps a lot with my art and with fluidity. And I'm kind of working on it more because I can see it more. So sometimes, these suggestions from artists who have been doing this for a long time or teaching are really helpful because it does start making you pay attention to it, even if in the moment you think they're full of crap,
Exactly. You know what? A lot of artists, a lot of professional artists, they hold in like their tricks and techniques. They don't really like to share that much. If they did, they would have been all over YouTube by now. So it's nice that some YouTube artists, not just me, but other YouTube artists like to help out, people that need some help. Just like Pixel Mate has just said right now, a critique. I think is that what you said? Critiquing. Yeah. So maybe you guys can send your work, and I don't know if you. I'm sure you're going to bombard me with your images, so I can't do everyone. But I'm going to share your pieces on different streams, and like do something like that. I think it'll be nice. I think that'd be nice. Maybe specific days of the week could be like a critique, or I don't know, maybe me draw over and try and do it my style or something. Yeah. So any new ideas you guys have, please jot it down in the chat. Jot it down in the chat. Go on, tell me.
So Tara says, Paris, I have issues with my muscles, which causes pain when I draw at times.
What?
I'm actually afraid.
Her muscles?
I'm actually afraid this will get in the way of work in the future. Do you have any tips?
Wait, you talk about your hand muscles on your hand, your physical hand? Like get stiff or something? Is that what she means? If it is, if you get like cramps and stuff,
well,
what can you do?
She has
Sadly, painkillers don't do much.
Something wrong with her muscles that causes pain when she's drawing.
Well, look, I remember when I started learning to play the guitar.
Sadly, painkillers don't do much. It's genetic, so it ends up... Oh, I can relate to this. I have trigger finger. My hand contorts, basically.
Well, like it twitches?
And no, it contracts so hard that I can't bend it. I can't even straighten my fingers or anything.
Oh, wow.
It's actually pretty painful. It's like having a Charlie horse in the middle of my palm for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Well, you have to rest it.
It can be a bunch of different things. It could be, poor hydration, like not drinking enough water.
Maybe.
It could be, low iron. It can be low vitamins. It could be so many different things. But,
was it Tatera that asked the question?
Mine is nerve related.
Was it Tatera that asked the question? Yes, it was. All right, Tatera, you know what? I don't know because I've never had that problem. I've had something similar when I was playing the guitar. When I was younger, my dad made me play the guitar. And my left hand that was playing the chords and stuff would always get cramps and stuff for some reason. And I couldn't play like more than 2 songs without having my hand being in pain. And I just gave up. But I think it's because my left hand was weaker than my right hand. That's what I think. Now, if it's your good hand that you're using to draw that's getting all the cramps or the muscle pains, whatever, I suggest you go and check it with your doctor or something. I'm not the right person to answer that question.
I would say that it's stress on your hand too. If you're keeping your hand in the same position and it's kind of an awkward position where you're resting your wrist really a lot, it's going to make it, especially if you have a nerve or muscle condition, it's going to make it a lot worse feeling because you're basically contusing the skin right there. So I would, consider, a hand brace or something while you draw like you would use for carpal tunnel.
Right, CJAM says, where do we send our work to be critiqued, basically? Well, listen, I don't know yet. Most probably, I'm thinking like Facebook, where you can actually upload and I can actually save it. So if you guys are following my fan page...
Like an actual Facebook fan
page. Right? I don't think that Instagram would be perfect for that. But don't do it yet. I'm going to post something very soon on all my networks. So if you're not following me on Facebook or Instagram and that stuff, check the description of this stream right now, and you'll see my, links to my Facebook and everything. And when I'm ready, I'm gonna tell you guys what to hashtag your artwork, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this very soon. Let me just get ready for it. What else do we have here? Tim says, got any tips to make the Cintiq feel more natural, like pencil paper? I feel so disconnected, and it's alright. If it's your first time with a tablet, it takes time. It does take time to get used to it. I remember me when I first got my first tablet. It took me like 6 months to get like used to it, and I hated it. I never forget. I just wanted to go back to my my sketchbook, and someday, like I don't know, after 6 months, this specific day just came up one day. I started drawing on it, and it just felt natural. And I was like, what did I do differently? Make sure you have a large canvas. Make sure you have a decent tool.
Right resolution.
Yeah. Because that was one of the reasons I didn't like it.
Resolution is important.
Yeah. When I first started sketching on Sketchbook Pro using a tablet, I was like on this really low resolution, and for some reason I couldn't draw. I couldn't draw. It didn't make any sense. So yeah, stay consistent. Keep practicing. You'll get used to it. Did you see, by the way, how I was drawing her face? By the way, did everyone just see that?
It's been going on for 40 minutes, Sammy. Yes, I saw, and I was trying it. I was waiting for you to flip her eye because I thought you were gonna do it, and I got all excited, and then you didn't do it. You just tricked me.
I didn't flip it. I rotated it. I rotated it. Flip it.
That's what I mean. Flip it, like
okay.
You flip it a little bit. Whatever.
Flip means it goes the other side, darling. Flip. 180.
I know. Well, you know what they say about them Americans, so.
I know. Ebenezer says, what are both of your social media networks? Right, go into my... Ebenezer, if you check the description of this stream, if you're on your phone, make sure you close the live chat and you'll see the description. Otherwise, if you're on the PC or Mac, you should see it. It's got all my links there. Check it out. Toonboxstudio. Just search Toonboxstudio. Dr. Taz says, it's American, Paris, shut up.
I just said that, though.
I was like, oh, okay. It just now popped up on my phone. I'm using my phone to read the chat, man. This sucks, man, because everything looks so tiny on my phone. All right, let's see what else.
He's drawing for 1 hour, and he is going to be done.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I'm just curious. Which one's your favorite so far? Which one's your favorite so far? All right. But I want you also to let me know after as well. Because we're going to counting up the comments at the end of after we've finished.
Wants to know, can we send both animations and digital artworks for critique?
Not animation, but artwork only. So it could be sketches. It could be maybe a short story, maybe like a comic strip, like a 3-panel comic strip or something. It could be basically artwork. I just want to spend if it's many of you guys, then I want to be quick. I want to spend 10 minutes on each one of you guys, sketching over or something. Now, if it's just I don't know, 5 of you, then okay, you can do what you want. But I doubt it. I know that loads of you are sending stuff.
Hannibal wants to know what you would
what was that?
For resolution and canvas size. I smacked my hand on my leg. Happy New Year.
Resolution. You freaked me out there. I nearly jumped. Right, I think that the best resolution, I think, is 4,000 pixels by anything like that, 3,000, 4,000 to 3,000. I usually do 4,000 by 4,000, which is a box, so that I can put on Instagram. But usually, 4,000 length and width is about, I don't know, about 3,000 something. What I did with this one was find the resolution for 1080p, all right, for your screen, and just times it by 3. That's what I did for this canvas right now. All right, to smack the left.
Mouse Guardian of the Galaxy says, favorite? I switch back and forth between watching you and listening to and drawing on my tablet.
That's cool. Nice.
Favorite of the drawing.
Are you drawing?
Favorite of your drawings?
Is she drawing? Is it a girl or a guy? Are you drawing are you following along with what I'm drawing, or are you just drawing your own thing? Please be gentle with your leg. It felt like I got smacked myself there. It's I just felt like a massive bang slap.
It wasn't even that. I mean, I barely it was like something.
Freaked me out, man.
Like a knee slapper. It was funny.
Are you right? Are you on your hands free, or you got a headset? What have you got?
I'm on my hand. Well, I'm listening to you on a headset, but I'm miking on hands free.
All right, that's why it was so sensitive. Hands free, earphones are so sensitive. The microphones that you can pick up a pin falling on the floor. It's like, imagine that slap right now. when you watch back this stream, you know what we're talking about. I freaked out. I was like, what was that?
I know, and I'm gonna feel so bad, and I'm probably gonna be like, oh my god, Paris, I'm sorry again.
I'm really curious, like, which one of these three.
Stop asking me to guess with you.
Jesus, man. Thank God I've got my Razer headset on, man. Otherwise, if my cat heard that, it'll be like, you'd be like, it's massive. Just like running around like crazy.
Artie wants to know, do you have any tips when it comes to the line art? Were you going to read the same one?
Yeah. I was going to read the same one. Line art, I think, there are different methods, right? It's good to try them all out. If you go online on YouTube, you're going to find so many. I prefer my way because I've got more control. And it's just like, I like to zoom in and take little pigeon steps. What's the feathering? It's a feathering technique. It's a feathering technique. You just go little pigeon steps. You got more control that way. But if it's a shape you can get in one stroke, then I do that as well. If it's a large shape, then I zoom in and take full control. But yeah, if you check out my...
Are they in teacups?
Huh? What's that?
What are they in? Are they in teacups? Are they in an airplane? What are they
Oh, right. The idea behind that one is Cherry... Cherry's in like this little... he's imagining that the bear is real and they're on this like space mission. And yeah, it could be something like a big bowl or something that they're in, but she's imagining that she's actually in space, but she's actually not. Kind of like...
So are her feet dangling?
Yeah, no, her feet are actually in there somewhere. In a bit, you're gonna see me making like a bigger version of that teacup. And the bear is in like, he's like in a side seat of the teacup. It's like attached to that one. I thought it'd be fun. Yeah.
I was like really trying to figure it out. Okay.
About the line art though.
Sketchbook Pro.
About the line art, if you guys check out my course on how to digital paint, either the first one or the second one, whichever one you want, I cover line art in detail there. Go check that out. Richie
wants to know how tall.
Go on there, say it.
How tall would Cherry be? How tall would Cherry be if she was a real life person? How old would Cherry be?
All right, how tall would she be?
Does she have an accent or no?
Right.
What nationality is Cherry anyway?
Okay.
You never tell us.
All right. Well, I'm 182. That's like 6 foot. So I'm assuming she's up to my shoulders. So what would that be? I don't know, maybe 170 something. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know what that is.
Because in my TV, you know, I'm creating a series right now, guys, for you guys, and I'm thinking of bringing like Cherry into the show. So I actually thought about her height, and I'm thinking like shoulder length to me. So if you can imagine someone who's 6 foot up to their shoulders, that's the kind of height I'm looking for.
Like what, 5'4"-ish?
Something like that. I don't know what that is. I need to see it. So I don't know my numbers when it comes to like imagining like the actual height.
I would say 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, so something like that. I'm thinking of bringing her as a guest appearance and maybe keep her. I don't know. The main show is about me, the bear, and the bunny, and plus a little bromance between another mysterious character which I can't announce yet. And see the teacup? It's growing now. See that?
Does Cherry have any family, actually?
I'm assuming she does.
I don't remember seeing much about her general life.
Yeah, I haven't made any stories.
Friends and family.
I haven't made any stories about her yet, so that's why we don't know much about her. All you see is just like me drawing a pretty girl. That's it. But yeah, if I was to...
Because the story is coming.
No, I haven't made anything about her yet, like a storyline about her yet.
But a story is coming, right?
I want to make a graphic novel at some point.
Because you keep saying yet.
Yeah.
You keep saying yet. It's a hint, you guys. He just doesn't want to say it.
Sweet. That's sweet. I'm planning
to be
to
a whole freaking movie.
Let me like rest everyone's like minds for a little bit. I just want to rest everyone's mind. Like before, I planned to make the actual series. I was actually planning to do a graphic novel, and then I just got inspired to do the series, which was even more cooler than the graphic novel. Anyway, so once I've done this series and it's over, and you guys are watching it and enjoying it, then I'll get stuck in on a graphic novel that you'll get to know more about Cherry as I develop her throughout that story. So yeah, Yeah, stay tuned for that. I can't give out too much. Ow, there she goes again. You just bitch slapped me, man, didn't you? You just gave me a bitch slap. What was that?
You told me.
My jaw just went flying, man. It's like, I'm like,
I didn't mean to. I dropped something off the table.
Dang, that hurt, man. Oh, man. I can imagine little Gambit. Oh, the poor thing. How is Gambit, by the way?
I dropped my kid off the table. He's great.
I told my sister that you got your kid called Gambit, and she got jealous. She got jealous.
Oh, yeah?
She goes, I want my kid to be called Gambit. You gotta send me a picture of him. You gotta send me a picture of him.
Let me see. I had one. Oh.
After the stream, send me a pic. Send me a nice little pic.
How are you liking? I will. Of him eating ice cream, where he looked like he was like taking the souls of the ice cream.
He's the cool one. I'm gonna put him on the stream one day. You gotta get him on the stream. I want the coolest kid in town on the stream.
He's just gonna sit there and say, "Hi."
Oh, God bless him.
Hi.
Starving
Hi.
Starving artist. Have you found someone for the voice of Cherry? I'm actually thinking about not giving her a voice because I was like thinking.
Silent film.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like gonna be like maybe. I don't know. I don't
Or
know.
maybe if you do like just minimal.
Like, I don't know, yeah, you know, I just can't be bothered, because the whole budget for this series is going to be a lot for me to even handle. And bringing in a voice actor was the plan, and I was like, nah, forget that. You know, maybe if it kicks off, if you guys help me out and get this stuff going viral, then yeah, I'll get like a voice actor as well for all the characters.
Is it
Hey Julio, what's up? What's up?
Paris, how are you liking the 3D model Danny Mac is doing with Cherry?
Oh, you guys saw that? I forgot to mention that, by the way, guys. Right, my buddy Danny Mac. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. If you go to his YouTube channels, just type Danny Mac. You'll find that, like, he's a CG artist. He's very talented, and he's been like modeling. I don't know if you guys remember the Cherry concept I did when she was a centurette. If somebody has like the link, can you guys post it? Like the link? Otherwise, I don't know if I can post it. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me find it. One sec. I gotta post this, man. Damn it.
So this is Red Bear or Pink Bear?
Where is it?
Was it Pink Bear?
Where is it? I can't find it.
What was it?
Just type Danny Mac. Danny space Mac with a C. Mac. And basically, he took my drawing of Cherry as a centurette. If you guys remember that one. And he's been modeling it, sculpting it in ZBrush. And it is absolutely so fascinating to see how he's like taking this little drawing that I did a long time ago into like this 3D character, guys. Like, wow. What do you guys think, by the way? This is the final image.
I want to see that.
It's awesome.
I need to look that up.
Yeah, right, let me type it in the chat. Hold on. Just type this, guys. Search this. Danny Mac. That's it. Just type that. Danny Mac. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. I'm not sure. I think I missed him. But yeah, it's so fascinating to see my 2D little characters becoming a 3D character. It's so awesome. And I swear, like, I want to see everyone, all my characters become 3D. Like, I've never seen it before.
So far we have Tinkerbell and the Little Mermaid for Cherry's voice.
Yeah, I want something Disney-esque type voice. Yeah, for sure. I want something like that. But, yeah.
Really, guys? I always imagined Cherry as French.
As French? Why? She's from Toonbox Town, guys. I was talking about this with Cherish before the stream. Can you imagine if I ever had like a Toonbox world or a Toonbox land, just like Disney did, where everyone could just like go on vacation there for like a weekend or something and play on the rides, and have like Cherry greeting everyone at the door, and have like all these like little bears and rabbits running around. That'd be so cool. I'll be like a dream come true.
Tim Cut says, "That's it. I'm buying your Cherry course."
Wish you luck. You don't need luck, brother. Just follow everything step by step. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I swear, guys. It's not because it's my product, but I wish I had this course when I first started out. I'll be serious. We had nothing in my days. We had to follow books. Yeah, I hate books, guys. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, put a cross and add some eyes. Step 3, it doesn't make sense.
I can see Jessica Rabbit-esque. Jessica.
I'll tell you what you're seeing. You're seeing an influence of Disney, MGM, and Warner Brothers mixed into one. That's what you're seeing. And plus, you know, What you're seeing now is called a Toonbox style, and it represents those three businesses, those three companies.
Yeah.
Right, guys. When
So
this
it seems
video,
like
sorry, go on.
Opinion of Cherry.
Oh,
Their
everyone thinks that she's the Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
I've had people say to me she's Jessica Rabbit. I've had all that, yeah. But
Well, just reading the comments, it looks like everybody has their kind of own interpretation of what she sounds like to them based on what their influences are. Like whether it's Jessica Rabbit, whether it's
they didn't influence me at all. If you want to find a character,
the people listening.
I see. I see.
Watching.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, hey, Craig, you came from Danny Mac's channel, right? Oh, sweet, awesome. That's so cool. You see, that's what I mean. Craig can tell you what a master Danny Mac is, right, Craig? Am I right? Danny is awesome. That's a zebra. I'm gonna start learning ZBrush. I swear, I'm learning it. I want to learn it. I want to become a CG artist soon. Toonboxstudio, do you use stock brushes and pencils, or do you tweak? I just take like default pencils and tools that we have on Sketchbook Pro, but I just tweaked the sketching one. That's what I did. I just tweaked the sketching one. I went into the properties and just messed around with the settings. That's it.
Drag says I think should go.
I'm planning also to have like my brush palette available for download soon, because everyone keeps asking for them and how did I do this and that.
Oh
so
my god, I'd love that.
I just want to do that and like, you know, hand it to everyone. All right. So
but can you do? Is that able to use for just Sketchbook? Because I know not everybody uses just Sketchbook.
Well, yeah, if I was to export my tool palette, it would be just for like I don't know if you can import it to Photoshop. I'm not sure. But for Sketchbook Pro, you definitely import it. Let me ask the guys at Sketchbook and see what they say. If I can export for like any like Photoshop and stuff like that as well. Because I know you can import from Photoshop to Sketchbook. So I don't know if you can do the same thing. I don't know. We'll find out.
Craig, that might be a question, you know.
Craig says, yeah, I love watching his sculpts. I know, man. That guy's a genius. I wish, you know what? I'm going to have a stream and I'm going to have him as a guest on my stream so he can say hi to you guys. He deserves it, seriously. He deserves any attention, that boy. Conway says, plot twist, she has a heavy Cockney accent. Can you imagine? I don't think many people understand what she'll be saying, though. I don't know. Cherish, like, you're from the USA. Do you understand the Cockney accent?
Yeah, well, I've heard of it.
You've heard of it, right? Like, in the US, they usually think of, like, in Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke, that kind of, like, Cockney accent. Right? Yeah, everybody, step me die.
Yeah? Like My Fair Lady, right?
Yeah,
like My
yeah.
Fair Lady?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
It's like really throaty.
No. But actually, My Fair Lady and the Mary Poppins was a bit over-exaggerated, but yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah. But that's what people think of when you say. You
know what I mean? Innit? Fruity Flag says, I wish I could draw this well. This is very inspiring. You can draw this well. You can even draw better than me, guys. I swear. If you just practice, dedicate yourselves, educate yourselves, you will be better than me. I'm being serious. You get way better than me. Just say you do it.
Just listen to him.
Yeah, just do it.
Awful.
Just listen to
Shia
LaBeouf.
3 years ago.
Actually, you've improved a lot.
I was awful like 3 years ago.
You've improved a lot. I've seen your drawings.
And I went back. I watched your tutorial, your full drawing cherry tutorial one time, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go off and do my own things, and I started just kind of experimenting on my own. And then, as you know, like maybe 2 years later, I just watched it again, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Remember that day I sent you a message saying, "Dang, your artwork's improved." Remember that? All right, I've got a message here from where'd it go? I just lost you. Damn it, I lost you. Where'd it go? Someone said about weekends.
What do you recommend? Oh,
I can't find it. I lost it.
Oh no.
I hope Hello Paris. Am I late for the stream? Yeah, it's ending, darling. It's ending. It's at the end. We've got another 5 minutes or so, and it's gonna be over. Love you, Toonbox. Love you too, Maggie. Love you too. Is it Maggie or Maggie? Melly. So, we're gonna be coming up to the end of this stream now. How long have we been live now? How long have we been live?
Almost an hour.
Almost an hour? All right, cool. So, if you guys haven't already, please give me a like of the stream. It helps out the stream. I want to try and get like more used to streaming, and like I said, plus if you guys haven't seen this stream yet, if you're just now entered, make sure you go back. I threw out a lot of like things I wanted to mention to you about how to help you guys get noticed and stuff for the Toonbox magazine. What else did we mention? I forgot what else I said. I mentioned a few things that were important I wanted to get off my chest, and it's nice for you guys to see it. Plus, when the stream is over, make sure you comment saying which one is your favorite, and yeah, I'm going to be rendering that one in a speed video. What do you guys think? Which one's your favorite,
You're
Cherish?
awful.
Which one's your favorite?
My
Quickly, we're going to end the stream. Quickly. Which one of the three was your favorite? Anyways, too late. Anyways, guys, I'm Paris Christou. We've got Cherish Morgan. You like the middle one? Oh, okay, interesting.
Yes, I do. She looks so pretty and innocent and kind of raw.
And anyways, guys, thanks for viewing. I'll see you all on the next stream. Bye-bye for now. Say bye-bye, Cherry. Say bye, Cherry.
Bye.
Say bye, Cherry.
Bye, I love you.
What kind of bye was that? Say bye. Say like that. Say bye.
I did.
Stop slapping me, man. Anyways, guys, see you later, boys. Bye-bye. See you on the next stream. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.